welcome here to Mason Arena. I'm Savannah Libby, joined here by my partner Braden Johansson for this Lakota West and Mason Comet matchup. How are you doing tonight, Braden?
I'm doing good. Excited for my first time on air.
That's good. How do you feel about this matchup here?
I feel good about Mason going into this one. Mason had a bit of a off week last week, losing to Lakota East. But I don't think after this one, beating Lakota East right over Lakota West.
Exactly. I mean, I'm excited for what's in store here tonight. Mason last year played Lakota West twice, beat them both times, played them December 8th. Actually, pardon me. No, they did. Played them December 8th, beat them 55-28, then played them again on Saturday, January 29th, and beat them 64-51. Mason had a tremendous season last year, only losing in season to Lakota East, which was a tough loss last Wednesday, having that be their only loss the entire season last year, aside from the state finals. So, interesting matchup. It's going to go up to Habra. Over to Prowse, looking down low to Rosano. Parrish going to try for a drive. Not going to be able to finish on that one. But Prowse is going to get tied up in that.
So Carly Prowse this year is having a season to remember so far, and we're hoping for more of the same from her. She is the team leader in points per game, field goal percentage, and rebounds per game, with 13.5 points per game and 43 field goal percentage.
That's fairly good for this senior. I know she's been one of the team leaders so far this season, so looking forward to what's in store for her tonight and for the rest of the year. Prowse for three. No good. Rosano kicking it back out. It's going to be Parrish for three. Also no good. And that's going to go out. Be West ball. It's going to get kicked up court to Barber. Barber's going to get fouled. She'll get sent to the line for two.
Mason Bowles, number 22, Julian Russell. Her first, team first. Number 1, take the ball on the line for the West, shooting two.
And that second one will fall.
That's going to be out of bounds on Racing.
Looks like we're going to have Katie Fox taking it out of bounds.
Katie Fox this season is kind of doing it all for the Firehawks. Sorry. She is the team leader in assists per game and GMC leader in assists per game for that matter. Team leader also in points per game, rebounds, and steals.
I'm going to pass it in there to Bailiff. Going to be guarded closely by Habra. Habra's going to keep up the constant pressure here. It's going to be a steal. And a nice drive there from Habra again. Parrish will take it. She's going to take a three, and she'll get fouled. Finish this off here. Nice little 4-point play for the Comets early into the game. This bodes well for their momentum heading into the rest of the game. You know, Braden, how do you feel about the performance that we've seen so far here tonight?
So far in this game, looking good for the Comets. Hoping they can keep this up on the defensive end. Haven't allowed a shot yet if it wasn't from the free throw line. Parrish with another made free throw, and she is 4th in the GMC as of now with 12.7 points per game. Good reaction there from Parrish.
A lot of back and forth here. Habra's going to take it. Nice bucket from Habra. You know, that's something she's known for on this team, Braden. It's again, just that freshman. Got some talented freshmen here on the floor tonight. Prowse will get fouled going up for it. She'll get sent to the line. Only 5:19 left here in this first quarter.
In Savannah, as you mentioned, we got a pretty young lineup out on the floor tonight. You'll notice that Lakota West has only underclassmen on their starting lineup right now. And we have Anna Habra, who is, fun fact, 20th in the nation in charges per game.
Over to the wing, trying to get something inside. Mason playing some tight defense here. Will be a bucket there from Katie Fox, the 5'10 guard, young for this team. It's going to be a jump. It'll be a Lakota West ball. Looks like we're going to have Fox taking this one out of bounds. Pardon me, it's going to be Mason ball. Looks like the refs were confused there for a minute too. Parrish will take it up top, try for three. Can't finish on that one. It's going to go out, but it's going to go out off of Katie Fox. It'll stay here. Still Comet possession. Gonna have Yost come in here for Rosano.
Now Rosano, she was on the first team GMC for volleyball, and she is a senior committed to NKU, a D2 school.
Really just one of those talented players, multi-sport athlete, pretty rare to find nowadays in increasing age of specialization. So we're gonna have Yost take it up top. Looking over to Black. Comets trying to get in the momentum some more. Not gonna be able to finish on that, but Black will get the rebound and she'll put that one right back up. That's going to be a travel there on Caitlin Barber. You know, Braden, if you were head coach Andy Fishman here for Lakota West, and you're coaching such a young team, you know, what would be some of the key things that you would tell your team to focus on squaring up against a team like Mason?
I think right now it's more about building kind of a, I'd say, scouting report on them, for lack of a better word, as you're gonna assume you have this team for a longer time since they have more years.
Parrish going to go to the pump fake. Looking to the corner for three for Yost. Yost not going to be able to finish on that one. Barnes will come up with the rebound. Some ball movement up the top here. Looking inside the block. Potential post up. It stopped there. Parrish is going to be good for three. Calumet already have a 13-point lead. Only 3 minutes left on the clock here. Really an aggressive lineup here tonight. I mean, bring the Comets right now. They're not really giving almost anything up. They're being pretty ruthless on rebounds and just continuing this momentum they have going early into the game.
Mason's continuing their role tonight of being good at sharing the ball on offense and taking it away on defense, and not even letting the smallest basket or mistake allow points for the other team.
Exactly. West not quite able to get a handle on that. Parrish not going to be able to finish, but Johnson's right behind her with the basket. Only 2:02 left in this first quarter. Gonna have Barber bringing it up the floor here yet again. Looks like they're trying to get some screening action. We have timeout for Lakota West. You know, knowing that you have a talented team like Mason, I mean, these teams are, you know, they're pretty close in the GMC right now. I mean, Mason's second in the conference, West is third in the conference, trailing East, who's currently sitting at first. You know, what type of what type of motivation or coaching do you think Matula is talking with his team about? I'd say strategy. Would you say he's focusing on?
I'd say just not letting up. When you build a lead as big as this, it's easy to become complacent, and then in less than a minute you can lose that 15-point lead that Mason has.
Exactly.
Habra coming back in for the Comets, and she is yet another multi-sport star for the Comets. Even as a freshman, she was first-team GMC for soccer.
I mean, you have, it has to help, you know, having her head varsity coach, Coach Scher, being now the girls' freshman coach, has to provide her at least a little bit of motivation, I think. I know she's been incredibly close with him, as well as has really started to come into her stride here under the coaching of Rob Matula. Two tremendous coaches in the Mason program, have quite a bit of history here in the history of winning. Sanders is going to come up on that steal. And around, look back to Prowse. Looked like she was trying to go for Rosado. It's going to get picked off. Going to have a lot of back and forth here. Both teams are trying to be incredibly aggressive, but that one was really coming up on that one. That's going to be a basket from Carolyn Bailiff. Presley Daniels will try for three. Can't quite get that one. Looking down. A lot of ball movement going on here, trying to get something against this aggressive Comets defense. Only 34.9 seconds left in this half. Comets currently lead by 13. Both teams looking pretty equal, 2 fouls at the moment.
Comets certainly off to a faster start than last week against Lakota East.
I mean, I'd certainly say so. But, I mean, it's a little bit different competition. Haber's going to take it up, trying to slow it down a little bit. Looks like they're going to try to double team at half court. Not going to work for too long, though. Looks like Rosano is trying to potentially post up here. Going to try and make a move. That's going to be a blocking foul, which will send Rosano to the line. You know, personally, I thought that was on the floor, but Rosano is not someone you really want to put on the line, nor can afford to if you're Lakota West. Second one will hit the back of the rim, bounce out. Zana's going to try again. Can't quite finish on that. At the end of the first quarter, Comets currently lead 18-5. We'll be back after a short break. Welcome back here to some second quarter action. Have Mason versus Lakota West joined alongside here by Braden Johansson. Gonna have Rosano on the line. Some of her free throws haven't been able to fall tonight, but I mean, it's still pretty early into this game so far, so we'll see how that improves. A lot of Comets battling for that rebound. Wasn't trying to find Parrish, couldn't quite. Looks like that's going to be a foul on Madison Parrish. Bailiff's going to go to the line. Only a freshman. She's going to sink this first one. And the second one will fall as well. Johnson looking to Habra. Prowse currently playing in the post, just going to post up. Get that, can't finish on it though. Habra looking to Prowse, going to get tipped out of bounds. Didn't look like many of the Comets could get open there.
And the refs will say that ball was not touched by anyone other than Parrish.
Bailiff looking up court, gonna get stolen by Prowse. Prowse will take that one. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a charge. That's gonna go. Just a tremendous charge there by Bailiff. Smart play. I mean, that's the type of plays you gotta be running when you have a young team like this. Anything like that could give you the upper hand.
That's a tough thing to learn, especially for a freshman. And that's one of the many intricate things that can sway a game in your favor. You got to have a great reaction time and just be able to set yourself when you see someone coming at you.
Exactly. Got to embrace the contact and the aggressiveness that comes with playing at this varsity level. It's going to be a travel there on Lily Johnson. Looks like she skidded a little bit there. Kyle's going to pass it into Parrish. West still trying to double team if they can, looking for those opportunity traps. A lot of ball movement. Habra gonna try for three, won't be able to finish. Prowse will get the rebound. Looks like that's gonna be another foul on Carly Prowse. That'll be her second so far. Looks like she's going to get subbed out there for Barnes. Getting into foul trouble kind of early. Only 6:35 left on the clock here. Comets currently lead by 9. But, Prowse is one of those key players. Fox is going to take it. A lot of tight defense here from the Comets at the moment. Gonna try for a jumper. Just short. Fall off the front iron. Looking inside to Lozano. That's gonna be a foul. Looks like the foul is going to be on Star Owens.
Her second team's fifth.
Star Owens will be going to Hiram for D3 basketball, and she will be teammates with Peyton Black, number 23 on the Comets, when they go there.
Yeah, Braden, that's actually pretty interesting to see that you're playing I feel like that's kind of rare in college basketball to end up playing your future teammates in a conference matchup. But
they'll both be going there next year, so I'm sure they'll remember this matchup.
Exactly. Fox. It's going to be Bailiff tries for three. She'll knock that one down. Comets really trying to be aggressive and fight through these traps here from Lakota West. Because they have such a small team, one of the things they do have to focus on is their outside shooting. Similar to Lakota East, but East does have a little bit more size than West, so Zana's going to try for three. That's going to go to the right. It'll go out. It'll stay West ball. Yeah, I've been mentioning it a lot tonight. You mentioned it briefly, but Braden, if you were the Comets right now, only leading by 6, 5 about 5 minutes left in this second quarter. What would your strategy be defensively to continue your momentum throughout the rest of this game?
I think you got to keep pressure on the ball. I feel like they've been loosening up a bit, and you saw in that last possession that they were able to just take the ball right away if they kept if they kept the pressure on the ball carrier. So if they were able to take the ball away from them just like that, they should be able to get more on the board and distance themselves a little bit more.
Black will get fouled there. She'll send to the line. Looks like she fell backwards on that one a little bit. Might have been had a tad of a fairly dramatic, but I mean, if you gotta get that foul to help your team. He's gonna miss that first one. Second one is not going to fall either. Comets haven't scored in a few possessions here, so a little bit concerning. The way the momentum is shifting at the moment, with a lot of aggressiveness coming from both sides, especially with what was a 13-point lead, now a 4-point lead. A little bit concerning here for the Comets, but have to channel that energy into some action. It's like Parrish will step out of bounds there. It's going to be West ball. Looks like Bailiff will be taking it out. Comets playing a close man press. Not a bad move for only being up 4 in the second quarter. Gonna look over there to Johnson. Johnson going up court, being guarded closely by Barnes. Won't be able to finish on that layup. Habra in a tough position. It's gonna get stolen by West. Parrish will get control though. Parrish tries for 3. She'll be able to finish on that.
Parrish at 5'11" is kind of your abnormal player for her size, standing at 5'11". She is the team leader in assists and points per game with 2.4 assists and 12.7 points per game, which is also 4th in the GMC.
Yeah, I mean, Parrish coming in last year as a freshman, ended up starting during that state finals matchup. Just really a tremendous player all around. She's gone on a couple unofficial visits, went to Purdue, seems to like that program, but obviously is not able to commit until her junior year. Prowse tried for 3, can't finish on that. West getting a lot of time with the ball here, just off those rebounds. Trying to out-hustle the Comets at the moment. There's a lot of back and forth. Looking inside, Barnes will get tied up there with Owens. Mason will take that one. Parrish trying to slow the Comets down a little bit if they can. Gonna look to Prowse. Prowse gonna get that stripped from her as she goes to try to shoot. A spin move. Couldn't finish on that. That'd be part of the highlight reel if she could.
That was great defense there by Mason, keeping the pressure on. Not once did a person leave their man.
Looking inside to Barnes. Gonna get tied up there. Mason, at a spot right now where having to rely on some of those 3-point shooters against this aggressive aggressive West defense.
I think the Lakota West defense has certainly picked up in the second quarter. And just like I've been talking about with Mason's defense sticking to their man, Lakota West has definitely applied that in this quarter. They've only allowed, I believe, 3 points in this quarter.
Exactly, which is just tremendous against a team like Mason. That was a 3 from Parrish. It's going to be another charge. That'll be on Maddie Parrish, that foul will be. You know, I'm a little surprised. It's not a call you get too often, especially in high school basketball. Actually, it's pretty rare to get one a game even, so I'm surprised you got 2. Actually, this is a theme from last week as well. Haber got 3 charges in the Lakota East game last week, which is quite the unusual call, but just remarkable when you can.
She's certainly been consistent in getting those all season, averaging nearly 1 per game.
That foul from Jada Nielsen is going to push the Comets into the bonus. Not a good spot when you're only down by 5, especially considering how this Mason team as a whole likes to focus on their free throw shooting. So one of their key points during practices, especially from players like Maddie Parrish and Carly Prowse. Bailiff can't finish on that one. Prowse will come up with the rebound, trying to look up court. Haber will gain control. Looking inside to Prowse. Prowse going to rebound it, go back up, draw another foul and send herself to the line. Only 57.8 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Prowse is certainly a good person to send to the line in this spot. She has 26 free throws made this season, and that's 21st in Ohio.
That 24. She'll sink that second one as well. Comets really just trying to hold on to that 7-point lead so they can go into the half being in a fairly good position. That'll get stripped from Fox. Go back up. Prowse will gain control. Looking up court there to Haber. Haber trying to slow it down. Rosano for 3. It's going to go to the left. Going to have Daniels coming in there for Yost, as well as Sanders and Johnson coming in for Prowse and Resing. Probably be it for them for the quarter. We'll probably see them more in the second half. Johnson trying to play tight here. Comets really don't need a foul, or really one away from pushing the Firebirds into the bonus. Sanders will come up with that rebound, looking up to Haber. Haber really just trying to be smart about this one. Keeps trying to slow it down here for her teammates. Give them some good positioning. Only 5 seconds left here. It's going to be a foul that will end up pushing the Firebirds into the bonus. That's going to be a foul there on Anna Habra. Only 4.3 seconds left on the clock here in this second quarter. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay Comet ball. Sanders is going to throw it in there. Comets working their way up court. We're going to try long one all the way, soaring there. Can't finish on it though. Comets will go into the half with a 7-point lead. You know, not too bad of a position for the Comets to be in at halftime, Braden?
They certainly got their lead cut in half from the first quarter, but 7 is still a great way to be great amount to be up by at the half.
Exactly. We'll be back with some second half action after the half. Welcome back here to some second half action where we have the Mason Comets playing the Lakota West Firebirds. You know, Comets currently have a 7-point lead right now coming into this second half. You know, Braden, if you were Coach Fishman talking to his team in the locker room, what were some of the key things that you'd be talking about?
Whatever he'd had in that first quarter, after that first quarter, certainly was cutting the lead down because they only held the Comets to about 5 points in the second quarter. So whatever they did in the second quarter, I'd keep that working.
Exactly. Gonna try for 3 there from Johnson. Won't be able to finish. Hobby's gonna look up court. It's a little bit too much there. A little bit more power behind that one. It'll be West ball. Comets still seem to be playing a close man press. Gonna look inside there. Bailiff will take it. Looking to drive and get stopped there by some tight defense from Habra. Fox will be able to finish there. Parrish. Looking over to Prowse. Resing seems to be open. She'll find her. Prowse looks like she tried to get ball there to Rosano. She'll get subbed out.
Second pass for the Comets this quarter that has ended up in the first 2 minutes of the quarter that has ended up in the seats.
We really have a tremendous student section for a girls basketball game. I mean, we almost have the entire front row full. This is a good turnout for us. Led there by senior black hole leader Nate Kelly.
Certainly is a surprising amount of noise coming from there. They're small, but they definitely know how to cheer for the Comets.
Small but mighty for sure. Habber will take it. Looking over to Parrish, who will look inside. Try to post up, couldn't get it. Resing will try for a quick jumper. Also not going to have that one fall. Comets only the 5-point lead. 5:45 left here in this third quarter. It's going to be Fox trying for 3. Be no good. Parrish trying to give some control here. Trying to get something. Burns not going to get fouled there. Doesn't get tied up with Barber. West will keep possession.
These two teams have a great amount of fight in them. Always fighting for rebounds, stealing the ball, and we've seen a ton of jump balls today.
Exactly. Looking up court. She's going to find, seems to be Fox. Nice move inside. Won't be able to finish. Haber trying to get a nice fast break. They'll look down to Resing. Not some great positioning there. It was a good look, but had to be maybe another foot or so up. It's a tough angle to shoot from. Barnes. She'll find Habra. He's trying to look inside. Black will pump fake. Nice little drive there. Yeah, I'm sure that's the type of basketball that Hiram wants to see from her next year. Comets seem to have switched to a zone, trying to contain this aggressive West offense so far this game. There'll be a steal from Habra.
Habra adding to her average of 3.4 steals per game, and that leads the team. Certainly one of the prettiest players on the court right now. always up there in the team hustle stats.
Looks like Cynthia Williams' jersey got untucked. Resing will find it at the top of the key. Tries to go around, but it'll go off of Johnson's hip. Johnson will come down with it. Looking to the top to Bailiff. Back to Johnson, who tried for a drive. Not going to get that or a foul. Barnes will recover the rebound. That's going to be a foul there from Kelsey rolling. Pretty obvious foul, too. Doesn't try to hide it at all.
Just looked like she couldn't catch up to Parrish, who is a surprisingly good ball handler for her size, as we aforementioned.
Exactly. I mean, you know, you have some of these taller players, 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1". You know, if they have handles, they can become pretty shifty, which, you know, is good quality to have, especially for a basketball player. You know, when Parrish dribbles, it kind of almost looks like the ball is an extension of her. That's how tight-knit her handles are.
And that's certainly useful when you have 5 players over the height of 5'11" on the team. And 5'11" is actually the height of the tallest player on Lakota West.
Exactly. Gonna try for 3. Black will get the rebound. Parrish gonna try it. She'll gonna get a nice little reverse layup there with the assist from Peyton Black. You know, those team are definitely a dynamic duo. Best friends on and off the court. Love playing with each other. Be a timeout from Lakota West. West only down by 9, 3:07 left on the clock here in this third quarter. You know, West currently sits 3 fouls so far this half. You know, Braden, looking at this Lakota West lineup and their young roster, what type of defense do you think that they're being asked to perform, and what type of stuff do you think that, you know, Coach Fishman is having them really just focus in on?
Mason has had a very good shooting game in this half. I feel like that may have been a point that Coach Matula hit on at halftime. So I think that West might try and counter that, maybe play better defense on the perimeter. Maybe not let them cut into the basket as much.
Looks like we're going to have Daniels come into the game here. Fox. Gonna try to get it in. Couldn't quite see that one, but it's gonna stay West possession. It's gonna get inbounded into Owens. Looking to the corner. Comets switch back into man after playing that 2-3 so far into the second half. You know, Braden, being up by 9, you know, what could you think of a reason why the Comets would switch out of that zone and into man?
I think it's all about building that lead again, not letting the Firebirds score and building up their lead so that Firebirds can't cut it down while they're trying to build it.
Exactly, yeah. I know the Comets have been back and forth with their momentum tonight, so kind of what you were saying, Braden, just really trying to keep that lead they have and bring home this win. It's going to be a timeout there from the Comets.
That is a 30-second timeout.
You know, if you're Coach Matula, what are you talking to Habra about right now?
I say just keep it going for her. She's doing amazing at pressuring the ball. Never seems to be a moment where you can look at the ball handler on Lakota West, and you can see Anna Harbor not on them. Always looks like she's trying to block a shot or block a pass, steal the ball right from their hands.
Exactly. You know, Harbor's just, I love the way she plays. She plays incredibly scrappy, just so aggressive, is one of the leading rebounders on this Comets team, and just really is not afraid to go out and get after it and just to cause some chaos if she needs to. But I mean, as far as chaos, I mean, she loves getting those quick steals and her fast points. She loves her fast points. Wes keep trying to flash up from the post into a guard spot, but haven't been able to get that screen or opening off of some tight Comets defense. Nice opening there, though, that they did find. That's going to be a basket from Katie Fox. A little bit too much. Trying to look to the post. You have Fox taking it up here. It's going to look across court. It's going to be Fox with another basket. That's 4 points in a row for her.
West with a couple of good looks in the last two possessions. Mason trying to minimize on letting them into the key. Might be a key point from now on.
A foul on Carly Proud. She's going to pick up her third for the night. Only 1:21 left here in this third quarter for the Comets. Comets currently lead by 5 at the moment. You know, it's been a little bit interesting to see how this has been playing out tonight, Braden. Bailiff going to try. Won't be able to finish on that one.
Well, we kind of didn't know what to expect coming in here. I, for one, kind of expected Mason to come in and roll through a bit, but they've definitely been challenged a bit. Dakota West coming in 3-2, and Mason coming off loss from Dakota East. As Savannah has mentioned before, their only loss last season. So, looking for Mason to have a similar season as last one, where Dakota East might be one of their only losses.
Yeah, I mean, Lakota East has been a big competitor for the Comets. Just, you know, ever since they really joined the GMC, at least in basketball, there's been a couple years where West has been their biggest opponent. East is now one of their bigger opponents. Harley Proud's going to get that basket. She'll get fouled and sent to the line. This bodes well. Comets only have a 3-point lead. It's now a 5. That's also going to give Williams her first foul tonight. She'll sink that one. Comets switch back into a zone, trying to hold on to this lead. Not too long left. Parrish will tip that off. More quick baskets than the Comets. Really just love to go coast to coast, especially Maddie Parrish and Anna Harbor, two players who love doing that. You know, coming after their successor from last year, Kyla Oldacre. You know, just really is a signature thing from this team. Can't get those buckets all the time, but you know, when you can, and this Comets team likes to try to get as many as they can in the game.
Mason definitely ending the quarter here with their kind of style of basketball. Quick twitch and just playing the game at their own pace. And there goes Anna Harbor again with another steal and a great dish to Parrish.
Trying to get inside up there. At the end of the third quarter, Comets lead 34-26. We'll be back after a short break. Welcome back into this fourth quarter action. Here, Comets currently lead by 8. Been very aggressive so far this entire game. We've had a lot of back and forth from both teams. You had quite the momentum shift, I'd say. Considering that first half, Braden, if you want to give us a little bit of a breakdown of the past 3 quarters.
So the first quarter went very well, built up a 15-point lead. Then it all kind of fell apart in the second quarter, only taking 5 points. But just you saw there, they kind of sped up in the third quarter, taking back the lead and playing their own pace of basketball.
Exactly. Crowd's gonna take the hit on that one. Can hear Matula's, passionate style of coaching all the way up here in the in our Ben Howell broadcast booth. Looking to the corner there, trying to get anything. Gonna have Williams with it. Getting back to Fox. Looks like they called that a kick.
Parrish kind of doing everything she can to slow down the ball there. Just stuck her leg out in the lane of the pass.
I mean, I know she used to play soccer, but a little bit different ball game here. Parrish will take this one up court. Gonna find Rosano. Yost trying to get something off these screens. Gonna get stripped from Krause. Gonna have Nielsen put that one in for Firebirds. Rosano. Over to Yost. Yost for 3. It's gonna be no good. Krause will finish on that. The Comets now 10-point lead, starting to see a little bit more of what we saw in the first quarter. Owens will be no good. 3. Krause is going to steal that one. Habra looking up, trying to be smart here. She is going to end up finishing that. Almost exactly what we saw in the first quarter, Brandon.
We always somehow see Anna Habra having the ball somewhat near her. She's either down the court catching a pass, or she's blocking the ball just like she did there.
I think that's just a showcase to just how incredibly talented she is as a player. I mean, only a freshman starting on a varsity lineup, an incredibly hard thing to do.
Definitely have a great freshman-sophomore kind of matchup with MP and Habra. Parrish always seems to be setting up Habra.
Exactly. I mean, those two are incredibly close. Habra, just a tremendous teammate, really just brings the energy to every single matchup. She did the same thing playing varsity soccer under Coach Schur. That's something that I think she'll continue, hopefully, throughout the rest of her high school career. And hopefully it's not just energy because she's a freshman. I think that's just part of her personality. Big extrovert, loves to be around people, loves to lift her teammates up. Really just showcases that Mason mentality, Braden.
Always seems to walk back to the bench bringing up her teammates.
Exactly. Something I know Matsula loves to see. Now Fox taking it up. Almost got that one stolen there from Habra. Gonna try for three. It'll be no good. Haber is gonna end up coming up with it though. I mean, I can honestly see what you're saying, Braden, about how she just kind of attracts the ball to her presence. Again, it's in her hands.
And it's never for nothing. You always see her making her way, pushing past people, and running right at the ball. Never afraid for contact.
Looking to the corner there, trying for another three. Looked like that ball was an extension of herself. Black, nice little basket there from Black, and the assist from Parrish. You know, I know I said it earlier in the game, but I'm just going to say it again, how those two really just are a dynamic duo on this team. Fox going to cross Parrish up there. Looking for three, and she'll find it. That's going to end up being Bailiff. Bailiff 7 out of the 16 points for West in the first half. One of the leading scorers for this team and a consistent starter. And Rosano at the top of the key. Looking to corner for three from Parrish, being no good. Haber will get the rebound, try again. Still no good. That will stay here. It looks like that's going to go off of, seems to be Wells, who will come out of the game. Pardon me, that's actually going to be Johnson. For clarification, there are two Johnsons on the court tonight. Braden Johnson for the Comets and Lily Johnson for Lakota West. So I apologize in advance if I have not already for not making that specification. Fox is going to take it to the top of the key. Comets still playing in this 2-3 zone. Seems to be working fairly well for them, as they now have a 13-point lead, which is exactly what we saw in the first quarter. Looks like the Comets are going to call a timeout here, Braden. You know, being up by 13 right now, Comets really have had the momentum shift into their favor. So if you were Matula, what would be some of the things you're talking about with your team?
Just keep the ball moving around. They've done a great job of passing around the perimeter, watching and letting their big people get inside, passing to them and getting to the basket for the easy hoop. They let their three-point shooters get open, and they make those. Never a shot that's not well thought out. Always passing to the open shooter.
Exactly. Gonna look to Haber. West trying to play fairly aggressive and only playing on the left side of the court. Gonna look to Prowse. Back into Prowse. Gonna go to Haber for a quick jumper. It's not gonna end up falling, but Barnes will get the rebound and she'll get fouled on the way up. Send herself to the line. Potential three-point play here for Amanda Barnes. The Firebirds don't sit in a great position. Down by 13. Only 3:03 left in the fourth quarter, and they're one foul away from pushing this Comets team into the bonus. And she'll sink that one. You know, giving the Comets a 16-point lead right now.
Comets have revived their lead, actually adding to it from the first quarter. They've now brought it up to 16 when it was 15. I'm not exactly sure what the conversation was in between that third and fourth quarter, but really starting to see a big surge in their momentum.
Comet have a recent addition this year, having a new team manager, Koa, who's helping out with their program this year. Really just done a remarkable job so far. Had Abby Nunley last year, but trying out a student manager this year. Something they've done in the past, but hasn't made a resurgence in quite a while, so. It's going to go into Bailiff. Looking to Johnson. A lot of ball movement there from the Comets, trying to find that opening, and they will. They're going to find Prowse. Prowse is not going to be able to finish. There is going to be a foul there. Looks like it's going to be on Amanda Barnes. It's going to be her first of the night. Gonna have Fox taking it up here, trying to focus on getting some baskets. Looks at the top there to Wells. Back to Fox. Comets seem to have switched back into man. Lozano get that rebound. Give it to Parrish. Parrish not rushing it too much, trying to let her team get set up in this offense. Looking to Habra. Habra's going to take that to the top of the key.
Great decision by Habra there. Up by this much with a minute and a half left on the clock, just trying to pass it around and kind of run out the clock as much as we can.
Birds yet again will be fouled. That is going to push the Comets into the bonus. An unfortunate foul there to get only 1:31 left on the clock here in this matchup. Comets currently lead 47-31. You know, having Amanda Barnes on the line isn't exactly ideal for a team such as the Firebirds. She's going to sink that first one. She'll sink that second one as well. Comets now have an 18-point lead. 1:30 left on the clock here. Fox, nice little behind the back move. Not going to be able to finish on that. Comets will come up with the rebound. Parrish really just trying to get some time to the clock. Off the clock. Hover fighting to gain control against Wells there. We'll go back up to Parrish, trying to just keep this momentum. And she'll end up going for it. Thomas turned away there.
If you could sum Anna Haber up in one play, that would be that one. She got the ball hit away from her, didn't let it go, and chased it all the way down to the other half of the court, and was able to get an assist.
Exactly. Habra is one of those crucial hustle players. She does whatever in her power. She is able to help out her teammates. Prowse, nice little basket there for her. Only 26 seconds left on the clock here in this fourth quarter. Gonna look down. That's gonna be a basket there from Fox. And we're going to have Sanders and Yost coming in from Prowse and Rosano. Only 22.2 seconds left on the clock. Comets currently lead by 20 and are in the bonus. Fox is going to finish on this one. Yost looking over to Parrish. Parrish gonna try to drive just to get it across court. Trying to look down to Yost. Gonna stolen there. Looking to Wells. Wells gonna be a little long on that. Gonna be a foul. An unfortunate foul there. But it will send Riley to the line with 5 seconds left on the clock. Comets currently up by 19 at the moment. It's not a great position. I mean, we've really seen a lot this game, Braden.
We've seen the Comets drop from an 18-point lead to a 5-point lead, and they have certainly built up better.
Exactly. Just pretty remarkable how this game has gone, and just how the Comets have managed to get their momentum back throughout this half. And she'll sink both of those. It's going to get past in there, and that's going to finish up this game. Comets are going to take this one 55 to 34. Braden, looking at this game, I think it's been pretty remarkable just, what we've seen so far. Would you like to talk a little bit about just how that first half translated into the second half?
I think this was a great momentum game for the Comets. That first half, it looked like they were just going to give up after the second quarter, but they did not. They fought right back. The third quarter, they ended that off with a great 4-point run in about 10 seconds, just taking the ball back and running it down the court. And the fourth quarter was just them building on their lead and sending them right into their next game with a win.
Exactly, Braden. Comets kind of lost that momentum there in the second quarter, as you were saying, but seemed to have gained it back throughout most of the second half. Pretty remarkable play tonight. Personally, my player of the game tonight would have to be Anna Habra. Really just hustling after every single thing that, she could find. Going after all those loose balls, getting it stripped from her a couple times, but not without a fight. So, just looking forward to what is in store for her the rest of the season and what's in store for this Comets team, moving forward. Especially, now they sit second in the GMC. I'm curious as to how this is going to bode for Lakota West, who did sit third coming into this game, and how, this is going to change some expectations in conference play moving forward.
Certainly a great team game from the Comets. Just everyone spreading the ball around. Not once did I see a selfish shot that I can remember. And everyone just passing it off to the next person, and they could just find an open shot, and that's how they scored as many points as they did.
Exactly, Braden. Gonna finish this one off 55-34. I've been Savannah Libby alongside my partner Braden Johansson.